96% of attendees experience an abundance of networking opportunities to connect with professionals in their field. Motivation. 97% of attendees leave the conference feeling affirmed in their pursuits and inspired to overcome challenges back at the office. Inspiration. 98% of attendees gain fresh, innovative ideas to immediately implement upon returning to their business. Celebration. Forge connections with amazing leaders from around the world and celebrate your success together. Are you ready for Singapore? The MDRT Global Conference continues to surpass expectations. What phenomenal experiences await? Collaboration. 96% of attendees experience an abundance of networking opportunities to connect with professionals in their field. Motivation. 97% of attendees leave the conference feeling affirmed in their pursuits and inspired to overcome challenges back at the office. Inspiration. 98% of attendees gain fresh, innovative ideas to immediately implement upon returning to their business. Celebration. Forge connections with amazing leaders from around the world and celebrate your success together.
Hi, good evening, my friends, and welcome to yet another amazing event created by the team of MCC India, a dynamic team who are volunteers of, who are volunteers and they are MDRT members. And these wonderful volunteers have given their time, energy to create this beautiful event called The Next Big Thing. Our special thanks to our speaker, Mr. P. Srinivasan, also, who's going to share about his, lifetime experiences. And once again, I just want to thank the entire team of MCC and MDRT for giving us this opportunity, so that, we can train and develop ourselves into this beautiful business of life insurance. So I'm going to invite, my colleague Sudhakar to, come forward and, open this event to all of you. So thank you, Sudhakar, for all that you all do. Yeah, thanks.
It's a pleasure. Thank you, Ravi. You've been always guiding us as the zone chair of Asia Pacific. Friends, fraternity, life insurance, brothers and sisters, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce and welcome today's speaker. Today's speaker is a true practitioner like us. He's not a trainer. He's a life insurance sales and service professional. And he's 34 years young at MDRT. 34 years, he's member at the $1 Million Roundtable, the premier association of financial professionals worldwide. 2 times, our speaker has served as the zone chair of our zone 4, which is Asia Pacific. And I was talking to a person known to speaker, and he said, Sudhakar, this speaker brings in positive energy wherever he goes. Even when there is a lot of negativity and doomsday going around, once he comes, he dispels negativity and he's a beacon of positive energy. That's our speaker. And he's a guest speaker not only in India, but in Asia Pacific, in Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and elsewhere. He's married to the love of his life, Tirumadi G.V. Vasantha. And she's been a source of inspiration, and she's the backbone. She's the woman behind this man's success. And they have two wonderful sons and two daughters and many grandchildren. Our speaker is a very systematic person. He gets up at 4 a.m. He's passionate about yoga, and he's a voracious reader. He loves books, and he's a true Talaivar, leading many life insurance professionals to qualify for MDRT, COT, and TOT. He himself is many times he's qualified for COT and TOT, and he emphasizes all the life insurance advisors to be professionally certified. He encourages them. He's got an organization which empowers them for international certification. A true Talaivar, and it's an honor to invite today's speaker, a mentor, a Talaivar, a senior life insurance professional, Mr. P. Srinivasan. Over to you, sir.
Good evening to one and all. I can address you as daughters and sons because I am only 85 years young. Sudhakar addressed as sisters and brothers. My dear friends, it's a great honor to address this allied gathering of MDRTs spread throughout the country. I am grateful to all the organizers who are responsible for organizing this wonderful event where I have been given the opportunity to participate. Thanks, millions of thanks to one and all. Well, I emphasize on the basis of my experience of 62 years in this profession because I joined India in 1960. I am completing 62 years. I continue to be a successful person also. Well, why? How do I manage my success? Probably all the people in this area will be anxious to know how it is possible to be in the field successfully for 62 years. I'm going to share with you. The first important thing is learning, continuous learning. I say learning and continuous learning. I have learned from reading books. I have learned from listening to the speakers in MDRT forum and other forum. Very important learning I have had is from my clients. When I sit with them, listen to them patiently, and understand their requirements, and at times, wonderful suggestions have come from them. One of the nice, important suggestion I got, which I was able to use, and which was also reflected in MDRT magazine. Exactly, I don't know when it has appeared. I was talking to a very big businessman in Coimbatore. One day, suddenly he telephoned to me. Srinivasan, can you come? And I'm anxious to go in for 1 crore insurance. This is before 22 years back. I was a little bit perturbed. When somebody wants to take a big sum assured of his own account, any life insurance agent will get disturbed. However, I went to him and asked him, excellent, my dear good friend. It's a very good idea, but may I put a simple question? He asked me what? Why suddenly you call me and express your anxiety to go in for 1 crore? That gentleman immediately responded, don't worry, I am not going to commit suicide. I was shocked. Srinivasan, I got a reason for it. I asked him, can you explain to me? Srinivasan, today I owe 5 crores to suppliers, and people have taken on credit nearly 5.5 crores. That money I owed, they owe. I don't have a single 1 rupee credit from any bank. I am doing business in my own. I got a stock of 1 crore glass. Srinivasan, I have got 6 children, 4 daughters and 2 sons. All are aged below 23. I was just in the night yesterday. I was wondering why. I was afraid. What would happen if something happens to me today? Srinivasan, imagine the people who have taken from me for credit, they will not even come to my condole the death. Maybe they will not be interested to reap money. Whereas the suppliers will come and sit on the neck of my wife and demand money from her. So, Srinivasan, my 6 crores will not come easily, but 5 crores supplier will come and sit on my wife. All my children are young. At that time, if my wife wants to sell 1 crore worth of glass materials, my own cousin will purchase for 25 lakhs because my wife don't know anything about glass industry. Glass, she knows only mirror. Then something in my back of my told, I have 3 crores. I should increase by 1 crore. Why not? Then I was very happy. I sold him. The policy was completed. This is the message I have taken to so many people. I have also written to MDRT and it appears. Why I want to say, there are extremely number of opportunities available to us to learn from our clients. It is, but what is required is, very important, what is required is listening and not hearing. There is a difference between hearing and listening. Hearing is receiving and not recording, whereas listening is receiving, understanding, recording, and retrieving at the particular point of time. So that client I can never forget in my life because he has given an excellent clue to market my product, and it has helped me to sell quite a big insurance in and around Coimbatore. Sorry. Why I say it, keep your ears open. Listen for at least double the time you would speak, because you can understand him only when you listen to him. Now, this is a very important thing. But one more important thing I have learned from Frank Bettger. I don't know how many of you know, there's a book, Frank Bettger, How I Rise from Failure to Success. That's a nice book, but good old, probably about 70 years back. I read it before 30 years back. He says, finding out what people want and helping them to get it at any cost. Finding out what people want and helping them to get it at any cost. See, this is a mantra, I feel. We should be anxious, we should have enthusiasm, we should have patience to listen and grasp what he wants and try to sell, or you can give what he wants. A small incident, it has happened in Coimbatore. One of my friends, say about 17 years back or 14 years back, he was trying to contest for Rotary governorship. So one day I was just talking to him about insurance. What he told me, why should I have insurance? I got millions and millions of rupees. Cash balance there. Assets are there, stock are there, no debt. So I could not sell anything arguing about value of life insurance or something like that. But something back in my mind gave an idea. I asked that, my dear friend, I understand that you are going to contest for governorship. Yes, I am going to contest for governorship. I think a lot of people should help you. I think 1 or 2 people will be over-enthusiastic enough to help you. They will sacrifice their time, energy, everything for you to become a governor. Yes, there are 2 of my great friends. They are spending their time, energy, everything. Why not you recognize them? How do you want me to recognize? Make them Paul Harris Fellow at your cost. Pay money for them in advance. It's a recognition. Srinivasan, it's a good idea. I will think it over. And he did it. Later on, I didn't leave it there. I went to him again. My dear friend, I am happy you have become a governor. You have also appreciated my suggestion to make 2 persons as Paul Harris Fellow by paying their money from you. I want you to do one more thing. Srinivasan, don't make me to spend any money hereafter. No. I'm not going to ask money, but one important thing is, in heart of heart, Rotary Foundation plays a very important role. Am I correct? Yes. I have donated everything. Now, you take in life insurance policy and assign that policy to your Rotary Foundation. On your death, it will go with bonuses, everything. I don't want to pay a big amount now. You can pay in installments, 15 years, 20 years. Believe it or not, he was convinced and he took a big insurance. And that helped me. Again, I say, my guru, Frank Becker, emphasized it. Finding out what people want and helping them to get it. I add one more thing he has added. If you can manage to find out and convince them, they will go to any extent to see that they possess it. That is where your communication skill helps you. That is where your capacity to convince him is also helpful to you. And that is where facial expressions, your body language, your eye contact, your expression, everything will help. My dear friends, develop communication skill. My dear friends, develop the capacity to convince our friends. My dear friends, develop a good knowledge of English or Hindi or Tamil of your choice, and you should be in a position to use words which are powerful enough to touch his heart and see that he does what you want him to do because he is doing what he loves. So this is another important concept I wanted to touch. Excuse me. And another important thing, see, I am in 62 years. This term assurance came about 25 or 30 years back. Earlier, there was no term assurance. We have never heard about it, except mortgage insurance was there. So I was interested to know how am I to convince a person who definitely need whole life or endowment, who does not need term cover. After analyzing his requirements and basic data, how should I convince? MDRT came to my help. MDRT came to my rescue. My dear friend, I remember to have read an article in MDRT book. I am keeping all the yearbook probably for the past 33 years or so safely. Year-wise, I got it. So when I want something, I used to refer it. I remember, if you want, sorry. I remember, you want to travel 100 kilometers. You can do 3 things. One, you can fill up your tank full. Or you can fill up your tank 50%. Or fill up your tank with the requirement petrol to travel 100 kilometers. These 3 choices are open to you. But mostly what do? You don't take the risk of filling up only what is required for 100 kilometers. Am I not correct? But you prefer to fill it up tank full. Then I got the concept from MDRT that full tank is whole life insurance. Full tank is whole life insurance. Off tank is universal insurance. You can call it as endowment assurance. Necessity to travel is term cover. I have convinced my client, for you are a businessman. You need capital. You need money to be passed on to people. And you also need the money to be back with you. So you go for whole life or for endowment. When I gave this information, believe it or not, he told me, I'll come back to you after a week or so. Then he came and told me, I prefer half a tank of petrol. I sold endowment policy. Why I want to say, materials are available in ever so many books, ever so many lectures. But are you in a position to understand it and save it in your system, or note it or write it? Because our writing habits have gone. In my early childhood, writing is a must. Even today I am writing. Even today I am reading at least for about 2 hours per day. But why I want to say, a small idea from a book of MDRT helped me to click the business, a very big business. Is it not a nice thing? Is it not worth reading or worth trying or worth spending some time for it? I have done it. I am happy till today. So, my dear friends, this is the third concept. And one more thing which my good friend wanted me to refer is I will take. It's an actual incident that has happened. One of my very good friend, at the time of a great, I think, collapse of the share market, he lost almost about, I am talking about, I think, Arshad Mehta period. He lost about 2 crores at that time. Very huge amount. He was an iron dealer. He has ignored iron business and invested in it. And he was shell-shocked. He was not, he has never allowed anybody to meet him. He never came out. He did not know what to do. Worrying and worrying. His wife one day telephoned to me. Srinivasanji, I am afraid. What is going to happen to my family? I am not very much worried that my husband lost 5 crores, but I am worried whether I will lose my husband. Can you come to my rescue? Okay, chalta hai. I know if I want, his telephone was not, and those, I don't think mobile was there, I don't know. So, telephone was not, he was not attending. So, I went straight to his house by morning 6:30. And wife opened the door. I asked him where he is. He is in the room. When I entered, he was shocked. Why? I have not come for selling insurance. I have come for something else. Are you going to tell me, console me? No. That is not my job. I am a good friend of yours. I came to see you. If you want to talk to me, I will talk. If you say get out, I will go. No. Please sit down. Have a cup of coffee. Then slowly I started. What is wrong? You have gained so many things in your life. You have lost so many things in your life. Don't think this is a big loss. Learn that you can learn a lesson from this. From success, one can learn only one idea. From failure, one can learn 100 ideas. My dear friend, don't get discouraged. A bright future is for you. Srinivasan, I appreciate your statement, but I cannot understand your idea and concept. Forget about it. Something will happen. I'm not going to talk to you now what should be done. Permit me to come after 2 or 3 days and then try to help you. Okay, don't say that you have met me. I am not interested to meet any one of my relations, any one of my friends, or anyone of business. Srinivasan, if I die within a week, don't blame me, because I am almost decided to commit a suicide. I told him, you are absolutely in order if you decide to commit a suicide. I'm not going to stand before you. But if you can gain everything after committing suicide, if you can bring glory to your family after committing suicide, if you're going to bring happiness to your family after committing suicide, I'll be the first person to say, yes, go ahead. None of these things going to happen, my dear friend. Wait for me 1 week. 5 days. Okay, Srinivasan. I have that idea is working powerfully in my mind, but I will not take any decision. I went to him after 4 days. All these policies you have got so much. You will get a loan of so much, or you can surrender the policy. Choice is yours. This amount, have it as a nucleus. Begin your life once again. Believe that you are born after 15 years. You are going to start business this year. God is giving a nucleus fund to you. He was not in a position to take any decision. He was moving his eyes and eye above and below. Slowly, slowly, he told finally, Srinivasan, go ahead. My dear friends, he has not committed suicide. My dear friends, he has begun his life. Today, he is one of the top 5 iron merchants in Coimbatore, living happily, giving me enormous business and taking me once in 3 months to a big hotel and give me a dinner still. Friends, remember, a honest, a dedicated life insurance advisor is the most welcome person throughout this country or society or in the town. Are you willing to become like this? Are you willing to become only a salesman? The world expects so many things from you. So this is another important concept I thought I should inform you. One more important thing among our good friends. Most of you should have started before 5 years or 6 years or 10 years. Decision making is a very, very important requirement or a culture for a successful insurance salesman. Most of us lack in taking decisions. Fear of taking a decision out of fear of making wrong decisions. Remember, fear of taking a decision is out of fear of making a wrong decision. Do you know where it leads you? It leads to to become a failure in life. It takes the individual to become a failure in life. I say, take decisions. Out of 10 decisions, 3 may go wrong, 7 will be correct. But if you don't take any decision, nothing will happen. You are unfit to be called as a human being at all. Decision making is a must, especially for an insurance person, because when I lose a big business, most of us, what happens? Immediately you feel that I have lost everything. Do you know what I do? If somebody says that I very much wanted to give business, but I have given to my brother-in-law because he is taken insurance agency recently, I tell him, excellent. I never take this as a failure. Or my immediate decision is, excellent, my dear friend. You have taken a correct decision. You made your wife happy because your brother-in-law got the insurance. But give me the opportunity to service that policy, because your brother-in-law took insurance before 1 month. He may or may not know how to do servicing. You know, he was touched and moved. He told me, okay, chalta hai, we'll see. After 1 month, I received a call. I want to meet you. Come to my house for a tea. I went there. His wife told that I am afraid that I insist on you to take insurance through my brother. It is not fair. You give another insurance, because he is going to service my brother's policy also. I got another insurance of the equal value. So instead of immediately getting frightened because of the negative reply you get, remember, never go to your house and shell-shocked. Remember, I always say when I address my friends, if you decide to meet 5 people, first man will say, no. Second person may not be available in the house. Third person may not be willing to meet you and discuss. Remember, 5th person may be ready to give insurance. So when you decide to meet 5 people in the morning with all the relevant documents, definitely you must see that you complete the 5 engagements, come what may. There is always a chance that 4th or 5th person will definitely at least yield to listen to you and then thereafter give you a business to you. My dear friends, never disheartened. Take a positive decision. Decision is very important. I remember a very nice, interesting event that has happened among my 2 friends. One of a friend in Chennai was just wanted to drop a friend who is residing in Hosur. Both of them are good. I am talking about 12 years back. Both of them are very good insurance consultants. And they were going to the airport. On the left side, when his friend in Chennai was driving, and this fellow was sitting in the next seat. At that time, suddenly he saw BMW car showroom. My friend from Chennai told him, hi, you should have BMW car. Why do you have that Honda City? Suddenly that Husur friend told, yes, take a U-turn. Let us go and see the BMW car. Took a U-turn and came and he saw. Then he told, we have got another 1.5 hours, 1 hour for it. Let us take a 40 kilometers trip and see how it feels. He went there, returned. He met that salesman. What is the cost? He told, okay, my Honda City is ready. Are you willing to take exchange? Yes, I am ready. What is the cost? Tell me. What is the difference? Okay, tell me. Money will be transferred to you tomorrow. It was transferred 12 years before he became the owner of BMW car. My dear friend, remember that fellow came from all the way to Tirunelveli. His father was not willing to take care of him. His father's second wife was insulting him, humiliating him. Very short man, black man. But that chap today, he has done wonders in Hosur and Bangalore. How? Nothing but capacity to take a decision when he should take a decision. Most of us lack that capacity to take a decision. Never think that all decisions should go be correct. Maybe one day too wrong, but decisions has to be taken in our life. It's a must. So why I say is, no decision is no life. No decision is no progress. No decision, no happiness. I would like to have happiness, I will have progress and happy life. So decision making is a must. And one more important thing I would like to touch is finding out the hidden objection. We have got a MDRT book. I have read it at least about 100 times, objections. 100 times I have read it. For every objection, there is an answer to it. But I want to know, there is one more thing that is Frank Butler taught me. There is always an objection and there is a hidden objection. Most of us, you understand, 62% of the people have got hidden objections. But their objection, what they say orally, is not true objection. A successful insurance planner should have the capacity and capability to find out that hidden objection. A case I will tell you in my lifetime. There are 3 partners in a very big firm, manufacturing firm. And I have been trying to sell partnership insurance for them. But one gentleman is always against it. 2 gentlemen always in favor of it. I don't know, how should I convince that gentleman? He told that, no, we can't afford it. No, I am not interested. So out of 3 partners, if one partner says, I am not interested, the other two partners cannot go ahead with it. So I have been hitting my head to find out why this fellow is talking like this. And one day, I just casually met him at his house. He asked me, I come to talk about partnership insurance. No. It is not partnership insurance. Casually, I came. On this way, I was going. On that way, I thought, you may be available morning. Okay, Srinivasan, I have a cup of coffee. Very good. Then I told him, sir, absolutely you are in order when refusing partnership insurance. I accept in toto. You tell the reason is money is not available. Yes, I fully agree. Sir, in addition to that, there should be something. Hope you won't mind. If you can kindly brief me, that should be something. Then he waited for about 2 or 3 minutes. Then he told me, Srinivasan, I accept your concept. Good idea, partnership insurance. If one fellow dies, the capital and the whatever the other things should be paid to the family. I got 2 cents. If I die tomorrow, if we have partnership insurance, automatically the entire money will be settled. Where do my 2 cents will go? If I don't have partnership insurance, they will hold the 1/3 of the share. I have understood this hidden objection. Now, my dear friend, you are perfectly in order. Give me another 15 days time. Let me find out something which will sort out this issue. And I went and consulted some experts, and finally I found out a solution for it. I told him, he accepted, I completed that partnership insurance. One word which I got from Frank Bettker to ask, in addition to that, is there anything? In addition to that, is there anything that has helped me to get the best reason, hidden reason for his objection? Friends, be patient. Listen to your client. See his eyes. Understand his expressions. His facial expression, his body language, everything is studying. And there is always, you can find easily a way to find out the hidden objection over and above the usual objection. So, you train yourself. Nobody needs to train you. You train yourself. Read books, listen, and whenever you find some solution, even the mid of night, have a notebook and record it. I have saved for the past 35 years in my system all subjects. Anything about MDRT I can give from my system, and anything about any other organization, including lines, everything. So, patiently conserving information and retrieving the information at an appropriate time so that it would be useful for us to convince the client. So that's another important concept I thought I must share with you. Remember, in addition to that, very important. One gentleman asked me, how do you know that the insurance company would pay my claim in the event of my death? Srinivasan, I have insured. You are now asking for additional insurance. Quite a nice idea. I'm not going to say no to you. But I don't know whether the insurance company will be capable of paying my money, or whether the insurance company at that time, managed by some official, will refuse to settle my claim. See, all these things may not be a real objection. There should be a real objection, but anyhow, we will take it on the face of it. I told him, do you suspect an organization so many years of existence? No, what's wrong? You give me the reason. How should I know that my wife and children will get the benefits of the entire proceeds on my death? Can you guarantee? If you agree, then put me in writing. It was a big insurance. I know he's trying to kindle me. I just thought for a few minutes. And then I asked him, my dear friend, are you in the habit of traveling by aeroplane? Yes, so many times. Even day before yesterday, I came from Chennai. Very good. Are you in the habit of driving car? Yes, regularly. What are the essential requirements for a good car? Seat belt? Yes. Another one, airbag. Fantastic. Have you ever experienced the opening of airbag so far? How can, unless the accident happen? So, unless the accident happens, the airbag, you don't know. Unless the death happens, you may not know. Others will definitely know. How the airbag helps you. How in a flight oxygen helps you. How a seat belt in a flight or car helps you. Insurance will definitely help your family. I asked him another question. When you go by travel, do you go and verify the certificate of the train driver? When you go by air, are you in the habit of going and checking the driver, pilot license? Why? I don't know. How can you do? My dear friend, you believe it. You believe the driver. You believe the pilot. You believe the bus driver. They will take you safely. You don't have any doubt about it. Why should you have a doubt that insurance company will not settle money due to you? Just think for a while. Srinivasan, you are trying to corner me. No. It's not a question of cornering. I am only telling the facts. Because I do not want that you should have even a minute suspicion that your wife and children will not get your money. When you drive a car, you are aware of the safety measures and you are sure that if something happens, you will be protected. When you go by air, if some problem comes, oxygen will come. The pilot will take you comfortably. You believe so. When you have got so much of belief in so many things, please, for heaven's sake, believe in life insurance company also. No company can refuse claim settlement unless that is really something objectionable which you have concealed or which you have not revealed. And that is your mistake. It doesn't happen in your case because I am with you. Then he was convinced. He told me, Srinivasan, I never asked you with any intention. Just a joke I wanted to kindle you. But I never expected that you would come out with so much of explanation, information to convince me. I'm very happy. He told me, I appreciate your conversation capacity. I admire the knowledge you possess to see that the clients are convinced happily. My dear friends, life is not easy. For information, I met with a major accident about 3 months back. My right thigh was broken. My people were upset. I was not upset. I was not at all upset. Now I tell you what I told. When I was taken to the hospital in ambulance, the doctor was there, ortho was there, and the cardiologist was there, all people were there. I told him, doctor, I know him well. I am not afraid of death, doctor. I am marketing death. I am not afraid of it because I am selling death. So, but one thing, doctor, I should not be a burden for my children. Then he told, don't worry, Srinivasan. It will not be a complicated problem. Let us wait and see. After 1 hour taking X-ray, don't worry, Srinivasan. It's only one thigh bone was fractured. Hip was safe. Knee was safe. Shoulder was safe. Don't worry about it. These are all pain you will be having for some reason. Why I tell all these things is, most of us die because of fear. Most of us never, if you have the confidence, if you have the courage, if you have the conviction to believing that it will not happen, mostly it will not happen. If you get confused that it will happen, every chance, because law of attraction. There is a case of my friend always talking to me, Srinivasan, I am afraid I will get cancer. Why do you talk? No, my brother had a cancer and died. But then my aunt died of cancer. Okay, chalta hai. Why do you think? No, it's only, I want to tell you because I may ultimately got the cancer. Why? When you are thinking something about it, the law of attraction. When you think of success only, you are attracted towards success. When you are thinking only about failure, you are attracted towards failure. When you are thinking something about disease, you get disease. When you are thinking about only good health, I always believe so. I always believe so. I enjoy good health at the age of 85. I am quite happy. I believe that I will lead a good life, happy life till my death. That is only my ambition. So it's all depends upon mind. Simple thing is, we always pollute your mind with the negative thoughts of innumerous. We never load with positive thoughts. Loading negative thoughts is very easy. Loading positive thoughts is very difficult. 90% of the people, they load with negative thoughts. My dear friends, I have really enjoyed my opportunity to talk to you. And I always believe my parents gave the body, soul, everything. I owe a lot. And especially to my mother, because she is an uneducated person, inspiration for me. So I cannot forget it. The same way, the insurance industry and the organization, which gave me an opportunity to come up with life, which gave me an opportunity. I was nothing in the year 1961 when I came to Coimbatore, 6 rupees which my father gave. Today, everything I earned only out of this industry, out of this business, and out of this insurance, because of the company, because of the insurance, because of the policyholders, because of my friends and everything. I am grateful to my mother first. I am grateful to my business mother, the great insurance industry, and also the insurance company which has recruited me, and today I am responsible for it. I really happy that our good friends gave this wonderful opportunity. And I strongly believe, I strongly believe I have delivered to your expectations. I definitely believe that I have done justice to your expectations. I personally believe that people are benefited by my address, and people will have so many takeaways when they leave the Zoom meeting. It is always my ambition, aspiration, expectation to see that every day before going to bed, I should ask myself, have I read any book at least one page? Have I met at least 4 clients, 2 clients or 4 clients? And have I done something to my colleagues to remember me during my life, after my life? Finally, there was a question in a meeting in Pune. Somebody asked me, I think it is in Bombay, Shamu Andahal. Some lady asked me, what is your greatest failure in life? She was expecting something great failure of loss of 1 crore, 2 crore. I told her, all failures, all insults, all humiliations, all disappointments are forgotten by me on day-to-day basis. Next day morning, I never remember anything. And that is why I am happy and successful. My dear friends, thank you for the opportunity given to me. God bless all of you. I think I have completed on time.
So thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Srinivasan, for the wonderful, wonderful session. We are in gratitude for all the learnings you've shared with the fraternity. And as sir mentioned, he's extremely young with 85 years of experience, a never say die attitude, and a highly optimistic person. So we learned from you, sir. My key takeaways today, the first one was learning and continuous learning. Learning from reading, learning from listening to people, and the most important is continue to learn from our clients. Now, isn't that a wonderful thing? And listening and then recording it and then giving solutions. If you record it here, you will always be ready for the clients. And the second one is find out what people want and help them get that at any cost. Sir, I thought this was a wonderful thing, because if you help them get what they want, as you said, they will do anything to get that. And for this, all of us have to have great communication skills, good facial expressions, good body language. So mostly all of us have to continue to work on our communication skills. So thank you so much, sir. Today, I am going to rest easy, knowing that I will read at least 1 page today. I've tried to meet 4 people, and I hope to leave the world a better place, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much once again, sir, and we are blessed to have you today. And today, takeaways are actually, in real sense, it's a huge thing you have been sharing with us today, but I have picked up for me. One is listening should be double than speaking in front of clients. Speak when required with ease and full confidence. Speak about your knowledge with all the confidence you acquire in yourself. Your body language plays an important role while speaking, and you should observe clients as well when they are speaking to you. Second thing, which was very interesting for me, is finding out the hidden objections. Objections say early is not real objection, and an insurance consultant should have the ability to find out the hidden objections. You need to see what client is trying to tell us and what not. What he is trying to tell us in a way to avoid the situation of the conversation that moment, and what actually the hidden objection were. So that was the key learning from my side, and many habits you were talking about, and wholeheartedly gratitude to you, sir. I'm so much thankful. Honorable Srinivasan sir, we at MCC and entire audience are grateful for your session. It is very rare that we have opportunity to hear such an eminent personality. We all know that it is going to add lot of values in our profession, which will go a long way in boosting our confidence and productivity. I must thank my entire MCC team to make it happen, especially our area chair, Mr. Sudhakar Gabriel, who led the team, and company chairs, Sweta and Kavita, state chair, Dilip Patil, and last but not the least, our very own Anand Jain and Indresh Jain. I'm really grateful to you to make it a success and congratulate you for that. My special thanks to Raviji, our zone chair, and Mr. Mofia, Sajid, and Proful for the support and help you extended. इस सेशन की कामयाबी के बाद हमने ऐसा और भी सेशन करनी है. I'm very happy to announce that we are organizing another session like this on 7th of July and requesting you all to join in. But before that, the MDRT annual meet is happening in Nashville from June 25th to 28th. Please ensure that you are there. And if you cannot make it, then do not forget to attend the MDRT Global Conference in August 27th to 30th in Singapore. Thank you very much. Thank you very